I'm Barry Ernest, author of The Girl on the Stairs. It's the story of a neglected witness by the name of Victoria Adams, who posed a serious threat to the Warren Commission's fundamental thesis of how Lee Oswald escaped from the 6th floor in the aftermath of the shooting. Miss Adams witnessed the assassination while standing behind a 4th floor window of the Texas School Book Depository. Immediately after the final shot, she and a co-worker descended the depository's back stairs to the ground floor. Their innocent attempt to determine what was happening outside turned into a critical problem for the developing official account. For if Miss Adams was accurate with her timing, she was on the staircase at the exact same moment the Commission said Oswald was there as he made his getaway from the sniper's nest. Yet neither Miss Adams nor her accompanying co-worker saw or heard anyone. In a February 1964 internal memo, Warren Commission staff lawyer David Bellin identified Miss Adams as an important witness, and he wrote that he intended to resolve the timing issue of exactly when she was on the stairs. On the contrary, no attempt was made to verify or even further examine her information. Before a stenographer was brought in to transcribe Miss Adams' official testimony, David Bellin told her he didn't believe a word of what she was saying. Taken aback by the comment, Miss Adams then asked that Sandra Styles, the co-worker who accompanied her down the stairs, be questioned. The request was refused. Instead, the Warren report would imply that Miss Adams had made the descent alone. When Miss Adams next sought to be included in any of the numerous time tests regarding Oswald's escape from the building, the request was refused. In fact, Miss Adams was the only person excluded from those time tests. In lieu of searching for the truth, Commission lawyers chose to cast aspersions on her honesty by fostering a scenario that placed her on the staircase much later than when she said, inflating that time to some 5 minutes after the shooting. In lieu of evidence proving Miss Adams was correct, the Commission chose to use against her words she has vehemently denied making. It also employed the dubious statements of a man who not only failed to identify Miss Adams, but gave every indication of having been coached prior to his official testimony. That the Warren Commission may have made an honest mistake in their handling of Victoria Adams was clearly shown otherwise by the discovery of a Justice Department letter written in June 1964. The letter spoke of an interview with Miss Adams' work supervisor, who confirmed that Miss Adams and her co-worker, Sandra Styles, were in fact on the staircase during the time Oswald was to have been there. That memo should have provoked immediate and searching inquiry. Instead, it was suppressed for 35 years. The story of Victoria Adams now invalidates the official theory concerning Oswald's movements in the minutes following the shooting. In fact, it raises a grave question as to whether Lee Oswald was even on the 6th floor at all. The Warren Commission was conscious of this dilemma. It was aware that Miss Adams was accurate 4 months before it wrote that she wasn't. Yet rather than confront the problem and seek out the facts, as was its intended and widely expressed goal, it infringed upon the integrity of Victoria Adams, a young woman who did nothing more than what we are all taught to do, tell the truth.
Sandra Styles was working on the 4th floor of the book depository on the day of the assassination. This is her first televised interview. Sandra watched the president's motorcade approach the book depository from her office window.
The motorcade turned left onto Elm Street. And as it got just past the turn, we heard the 3 shots. The presidential car stopped. We could see Mrs. Kennedy's hot pink suit moving around, and that was about all that we could see. My co-worker, Vicki Adams, said, "Let's go down and see what's happening."
That could have put Sandra and Vicky in the stairwell at the same time Lee Harvey Oswald should have been racing down the stairs.
While I was in the stairwell, I did not see Lee Harvey Oswald at all.
Sandra's co-worker, Vicki Adams, didn't see Oswald either. Vicki told her story to the Warren Commission in 1964. Then, she disappeared. Author Barry Ernest spent 35 years tracking her down.
When I located her, Vicki told me she feared for her life because her account seriously undermined the Commission's conclusion that Oswald had fired from the 6th floor.
Taking his rifle with him, Oswald went between the stacks of book cartons to the opposite corner of the 6th floor. He tucked the rifle down between stacks, and at this point probably discovered that the elevator could not be brought up, that Charles Gibbons, eager to see the parade, had forgotten to close the gate. So Oswald turned to the stairs and went down 4 flights to the 2nd floor and to the lunchroom there, where he was next seen at about 12:31 p.m., barely a minute and a half after his 3rd shot. In front of a Coke machine, a policeman at gunpoint actually stopped Oswald. But Depository Superintendent Roy Truly told the officer Oswald was an employee, and Oswald was released. Free to go, Oswald apparently crossed the 2nd floor through this office, went down the front stairs perhaps 3 minutes after the assassination, and continued out through the glass front door, well before police sealed off the depository building.